Welcome to Jack Tar's Journeys. In this video I'm going to show how I built this little fairy garden just behind me. I've also done another video of how I made a picket fence, which I will link here. It's ideal for your granddaughters or your kids, daughters or whatever. There are gates open so they can walk in and put their fairies on and all that. Let's go and see how I've done it. So the fairy garden's going to go here. All we've done is cut up a load of old logs, set them into the floor, and we're going to cut some of these to sit the houses on. Just going to use a circular saw or whatever we can cut it with, and then we'll plant the houses on there. I'll show you them when they're done. As for the lights, so these are the lights that we've picked up. I think they're $1.99 each, small torch. I've got a stake on the bottom of it. $1.99 each from Home Bargains. Got their own little solar panel on the top. We'll put them in. We'll see what they're like today, and I'll show them tonight when they're lit. But let's give them a go. That's not bad. $1.99. These are the other lights. The crackle glass lantern stake. It's a solar powered one again. It's just got it's like glass on it. It's crackling with an LED up the top there. You can just see them inside. I'll put it on and I'll give you my honest opinion of what they look like. But I'll let the sun get at it, and then we'll show you tonight when they're lit up before we set them all out. So there's all the pads sat there. That's the pads so we can put the houses on. I've just got one to do for that one there, but he's a bigger one, so I'll go and get him cracked out now. So I've cut pieces of tree, and I've just sliced them, put them on top, and that's all ready now for the houses to be put on. And then we'll put some bark over there and get some lights on it. But that's the start of the mushroomy fairy garden thing. So there's all the fairy houses on. So I've done my bit. Now it's got to be dressed. That's not down to me. But they're in, they're on. It's a little fairy town. Granddaughter will be made up. So it's not quite dark yet, and they're starting to light up. I'll show them in the dark as well, but there's a good few of them lit up. The crackle glass ones haven't yet lit up, but probably near enough half of the other ones have. We've got lights all the way around. We've got a lot from Team and places like that. I've got some up here. Yeah, I'll show you them when they all... Those are the best ones I ever had. Those little lights there. They're ones that you put in your driveway. So they're the size of a brick. And you put them in the driveway and that. They're brilliant. We've had them for years. They just sit there. And yeah, that's how they come out. Very good. Lights are starting to come on in the fairy garden. There's only two at the moment, but you can see there's that one there and that one there. But we'll get lights and we'll put a couple in there as well. So for the granddaughter. Right, I'll show you them in the dark. Well, there they are, all lit up. And there's the crackled glass ones. That's one of them. There's the others. There's the crackled glass there. Got one that's not lit up yet. This one here, let's have a look. Right, I'll just make sure that it's switched on. There, you can see down there the little switch just down there. It's switched on. But for some reason that one's not turned on. So I expect we'll have to take that back. It's had plenty of sunlight. It's been good today, the weather. yeah, so she's got a good few of them. That's the only one that hasn't worked. But painted all the fence today, so we've stripped them lights down and all the rest of the lights are up. Some more to put on the seat because they haven't gone on. And then obviously we've got these up here, which so all these sort of ones up here, and then flashing ones over there, and then 4 on the ground there look like little trees. They're from Temu, and then those little lanterns were all from Home Bargains, and the ones on the back of the wall, the coloured ones at the top, I think those ones were for B&M, but we've had them before. They're ever ready ones and they seem to last. Right, I just come out to check. That was the one that wasn't working. It's working now, so all of them, all okay. Not sure what this does. Little lighty thing there. It's got a couple of these dragonfly and butterfly things as well. So they all need to be spread out, but I need to take all that fence down and renew it, which that's my next task. I'll put a video up when I've got to get the timber and all that. Yeah, that'll be I don't know, 4 or 5 weeks. I'll get that one done. So this is 11 o'clock at night, and as you can see, everything is still lit. Like I said, all these are all from Home Bargains, B&M or Temu. And they're all still lit. Yeah. So quite happy. The lanterns, the little small lanterns that we looked at earlier, look like the candle sort of things. They're quite good. We'll see how long they last. The fairy garden, one of them is lit, the other one looks like he's gone out, but they weren't in the sun for long enough today. Anyway, those little lanterns, I think they're going to look quite good once they're all spaced out. Well, there's the mushroom ones in. We've also got one of these, I don't know what they're called, but they're quite good as well. I'll show you it later on when it's all lit up. Still got to put the fence up. There we go with all the little mushrooms lit up. It's difficult to see in the dark, but it's getting there. So in the dark, this is what these are all these solar lights and that. We've actually spread them all out now. Still got to do some compost, and that's what all that's under the swing for. There's one over there that doesn't seem to be working, which is strange because they were all working. So I'll have to have a look at that. All the fairy gardens all lit up now. I think all the fairies are asleep. But they look quite effective, them torch ones. Another one there that's not working. I think there was a couple that were out of the sun, and that may well have been them. They may get a bit more sun on them tomorrow, but that's them anyway. That's all done. Like I said, I hope you liked it. Leave anything in the comments below, and I'll get back to you. But yeah, even my bay tree's lit up.